tayo ay minumulto pa rin sa mga kontrobersiya na ES at ni SAP na may 8.3 billion na DPWH budget. Specifically, the 8.3 billion worth of projects under GAA 2025 with the tag of OP, meaning Office of the President, at ES and SAP. Ang interpretation ay ang ES ay si Lucas Bersamin at ang SAP ay si Antonio Lagdameo Jr. na nag-go against ito sa mga Duterte, at ang Cabral file ay dokumentong allegedly containing budget insertions and allocations for various officials na hindi nga sila nasa DPWH. So, naninilikado po ang buhay ni Congressman Leviste ngayon kasi naalala natin kung totoong patay o hindi patay ay nahulog or nagpatinhulog or nagpakamatay or pinush ang mga haka-haka ng mga tao kay Undersecretary Cathy Cabral. He denied both ES Bersamin and Lagdameo. They denied any involvement, stating that their office is not an implementing agency and lacks the technical authority to identify or prioritize infrastructure projects. Yan ang sinasabi ko dito. At kahit sino naman, hindi ito mangyayari kung walang basbas sa taas. The controversy surrounds the Cabral files, documents allegedly containing budget insertions and allocations for various officials, including lawmakers and executive branch members. Lagdameo emphasizes that any claim suggesting his office's influence or endorsement are unfounded, false, and misleading. Pero si Senator Panfilo Lacson motioned that the documents showed a certain ES with 8 billion in allocables, but it is unclear if this refers to Lagdameo's office. Kaya po, until now, itong mga kontrobersiya ay maalala natin, former Undersecretary of DPWH Roberto Bernardo claimed a 15% commitment was made to the office of the Executive Secretary for 2.85 billion worth of projects using unprogrammed funds. But Bersamin denied this allegation, stating his office wasn't involved. There is no evidence still, even if these people were or Lagdameo is still in the office of the president, linking President Marcos to kickbacks, according to Senate pro tempore President Panfilo Lacson. The resignations were reportedly voluntary, allowing for a thorough investigation. Ewan ko po kung may naniniwala pang Pilipino dito sa kanilang mga general denial. Kilalanin po natin si Antonio Lagdameo Jr. Siya po ay Filipino politician and businessman who has been serving as the special assistant to the president since June 2022. Before that po, he was a representative of Davao del Norte's 2nd District from 2007 to 2016. Pero ito po ay from the Duterte ay nag-hop in sa bandwagon ni Marcos at siya rin ay member sa Commission on Appointment. Ganun po siya ka powerful at this time. He oversees presidential appointments, and as a specialist, he is a credit analyst, director, and vice president at various companies. Ang function po ng Special Assistant to the President, ito po yung parang little president. He provides general supervision to the presidential management staff, oversees the president's activities, security, protocol, and media. No authority over DPWH's budget listings, contrary to online claims, and supports the President in various capacities, including intergovernmental relations and policy coordination. So, Agdameo is gone against Duterte, but nagkaroon po ng tension ito dahil nga si Mayor Baste, the son of former President Rodrigo Duterte, has criticized Lagdameo for allegedly meddling in the BARM politics. Si Lagdameo po ay nagsiserve as a special assistant to the President, kaya nga ang mga tao sa media ay sinasabi na ang SAP doon sa Cabral file ay si Special Assistant to the President Antonio Lagdameo Jr. So, hinanap po muna ito ng mga tao kung sino ba si SAP. And I don't think, kasi may RR nga, sino bang RR? O, di ba si Ralph Recto? ES, sino bang may ES lang na initial, kundi si Executive Secretary Bersamin also, nung nandiyan pa. Kaya, hindi natin makukuha sa mga tao na ito ay mag-isip na totoo yung sinabi ni Roberto Bernardo na si Executive Secretary Bersamin ay binigyan ng 15% commitment ng equivalente ng 2.85 billion worth of project using unprogrammed funds. Ang mga ito po ay mga kasinungalingan na general denial na kahit nga kumbaga klarong-klaro na po ay magdi-deny pa rin. Ito po yung tatak Marcos Jr. administration. But hindi naman nakakagulat dahil nga ang kanyang tatay nag-claim na hero noon dahil nagsundalo daw siya at gusto talagang ilibing doon sa libingan ng mga bayani. At ang mismo ang First Lady na nanay niya ay nagsabi na may Yamasita treasure ang President Marcos Sr. Siya mismo nagsabi, si Junior, na siya ay nag-graduate sa kung saan-saang mga school sa UK. So, magtataka pa ba tayo kung yung mas malaking ito ay hindi rin pikitan at sabihin ang mga kasinungalingan. Salamat sa pakikinig. We keep on watching the move of every leadership dito sa ating bansa sa susunod na mga linggo.